Man, it's low-key locked up, and today we back with another video. Now, you feel me? But yeah, today we're gonna be talking about who is Kimbo Slice. You know Kimbo Slice, he was born in the Bahamas. He moved to Florida at a young age. You feel me? He has a story similar to most. He was bullied young as a kid. Everybody used to try to pick on him, so he had to learn how to fight out of necessity. A lot of people learn how to fight because they want to learn how to fight. They just wanted to do the MMA thing. He learned how to fight because he needed to learn how to fight, because people were not going to leave him alone if he didn't. So basically, he got into a lot of street fights as a kid, learned how to fight through experiences. He learned how to fight through getting his ass whooped. You feel me? Learned how to fight through getting his ass whooped. And basically, he got big, strong, capable of, the feats that he was later able to accomplish in his career, all through being bullied and developing throughout that bullying. So the story starts, there's not really, okay, let me explain. So the start point of his story is from childhood, but the start point of his career is when he started backyard brawling, right? So there's this backyard brawling thing, whereas though they're fight, he was lined up to fight enforcers, and these other guys are pretty big guys like Kimbo Slice. They're backyard bare knuckle boxing, and he's knocking a few guys out. He's knocking everybody out. He's gaining attention. He's picking up traction. So after this one fight that he had with I cannot remember his name, but I'm pretty sure y'all remember. It was the most viral fight that he had. It gained him a lot of attention on YouTube. He's making money. He's making money off of his fights. He was really doing his thing. So later on, he goes to MMA training and shit, so he can hone on his skills. He can make his skills, improve his skills better. And basically, from there, he decided he wanted to try to prove himself. He wanted to be in the MMA. He wanted to prove that he was a fighter. He wanted to prove that he was an all-around fighter. And Dana White, he talked a lot of shit about Kimbo Slice. He talked a lot of shit. And Kimbo wanted to prove him wrong. He was like, I can be an MMA fighter. He said, I could do whatever I want. I could be an MMA fighter. I don't know why you think I can't. And that's understandable. Like, you just told the man, hey, you're just the toughest guy at the barbecue and this and that. I'm like, that's kind of offensive. But yeah, he had something to prove. He had a chip on his shoulder. He even went on that show with Dana White. And, everybody else was looking at him in there like food, because, they're MMA professionals. So they disliked him from off the jump, because they all thought he was such a terrible person, which proved to be wrong later on in life. He ended up winning a few MMA fights, even though his career didn't justify his skill set or his story, because most people, they start off, or they grew up in the gym since they were 13, or parents been putting them in boxing rings since they were 12. No, he had to learn all this by himself. These are all skills that he acquired through fighting. You feel me? These are all skills that he acquired through fighting. So with all that being factored in, his career was a lot greater than what people think it is, because they aren't looking at what it took to even be where he was at. And the skills and the amount of pain and suffering that he put in bare knuckle boxing people on the street just to get where he was at. That's just truly, like, that's a heart chilling story he has. But yeah, as far as his career, it was pretty good. It was alright. He was iconic because a lot of people, I guess a lot of street dudes can relate to him. Because a lot of people were bullied young, and they learned how to fight, and he relates to the trenches. He relates to people that like to fight. He relates to a large group of people, so he was very marketable. He looked dangerous. I mean, shit, have you seen Kimbo Slice? I wouldn't even look at the man, bro. He looked dangerous. He definitely looked dangerous. I wouldn't take that away from him. But Kimbo Slice, his career, it wasn't as good as it could have been, but it definitely was not bad for what he was or where he started. There's going to be a part 2 to this video, because I don't want to make this video too long, because of, I'm not even going to explain why. I'm just going to tell you there's a part 2. And one other thing, I wanted to let y'all know, you feel me, this page that I got here, this page right here, I make general content on this page. I like to make a lot of fight content, but I also have other content that's coming soon, all types of stuff, you feel me? So whatever y'all want to see, let me know. I make all content for all people. because, you know, this is my page. You did what I'm saying? I'm going to put whatever I want to put on this mother. You hear me? But yeah, with all that being said, we out. Till part 2.